Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the GSL Code A. Got a little caught off guard there, you guys. Anyways, I am Artosis. This is Kelly. Together, we make Keltosis. Oh yeah, I just make Archons. Everyone, I am so easy as an Archon. All right. We've seen some pretty exciting matches. Poor Cezanne got knocked out. Maka Prime got knocked out. We have some pretty big names that are no longer in the Code A. They have to go through the qualifier again, and the qualifier is hard.
There are monsters there waiting for you.
Sick monsters. It is actually like a death field. There are people that could be in the finals of the Code S that aren't even in Code A.
They have a Pokemon.
Yeah.
They have Yu-Gi-Oh!
I mean, these are some great cartoons, great card games, and great StarCraft players. That's right.
It's going to be so high.
Maybe not great card games, but good cartoons at least. All right. So we're going to have the match that I am sure that all of you were like, yeah, I'm watching Code A tonight, obviously, because I want to see TeamLiquid.net's Ret, one of my favorite players ever in any game, one of the most talented individuals that you will ever find.
Artosis is just bromancing Red big time.
Well, I think we all should. It is time, Kelly, to watch Ret versus Slayer's Jobsu.
Terran versus Zerg.
Yeah.
Really good matchup.
I am ridiculously excited about this. It's time, Kelly. I want everyone to be quiet, and I want the game to start. Game starting. Let's go. All right, that is Slayer's job. So I'm sorry, I forgot that I'm not tasteless. There he is. He's changed his ID to Slayer's M, a very talented up-and-coming star from the Slayer's team. Handsome guy, looking at his screen very contently. And then we have over here our blue Zerg, the legend from TeamLiquid.net.
Liquid Red.
Liquid Red.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited. There he is. Probably the handsomest guy in all South Korea. Look at him. Seriously. I'm not even joking.
He's feeling a little bit under the weather, though.
Yes, he has been really sick lately, just like me. No, I didn't give it to him.
Now we know?
Yeah. You know, he's so talented. I love that. It's a Baneling that wishes he was a spider mine. But you're not. Sorry.
Looks like he's going for the fast expansion, though.
Yeah. And
dropping it down.
In fact, Ret's going to take the fast expansion says, hey, I want to play safe up at the top. Now, you know, Ret, he was over here as a pro gamer in StarCraft 1. He's from the Netherlands. Unbelievably talented player. With TeamLiquid.net. Lives over at the OGS house, of course, right now. Just won Assembly in Finland. So, obviously, a great Zerg. Now, the problem is Slayer's M, as he's now known, used to be known as Jobsu. He took out so many good players in the qualifier. He took out Tank Boy. He took out Nextasia. He took out Torch, if any of you recall watching that video I made. And then in the Team League, he took out some truly big names. Went 3-0 against Xenix, I believe it was. Yeah.
Wow.
So just a very talented guy. I think one of Slayer's Boxer's biggest, bestest pickups. So it's Ret's gonna have his work cut out for him.
Well, both of them are fast expanding on this map. Once again, like Artosis has said, the Zerg has decided to go for the closest expansion, which I personally do not like. Because for sure, I know if I see the Terran player isn't going for 2 Rex, he's going to expand. And I'll just take the expansion outside. But Red is a super macro-heavy player.
Yeah.
So is Slayer's Am. I've seen them play. Both of them are very, very macro-ish.
Yes.
So we're going to see a very exciting long macro game for sure, especially on this map. All the new maps are built for macroing. Do you like it?
Yeah, no, I love the new maps. I love the macro games that we're seeing. I love to watch macro as opposed to bit by bit prime. It makes me happy inside.
Are you still playing Protoss?
I am still playing Protoss.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I love Protoss. It's so fun. I make that Colossus unit. I go, and it just cut everything up. It's awesome. I make DTs against people too. I just started that. It feels so dirty
People
from being a
get
StarCraft 1 Terran.
so angry at you when you do that.
They should be. It's invisible. What? Who thought of that unit? All right, so we see some barracks going up for Slayer's M.
3 Rex opening. Heavy aggression early on against a Zerg player.
So he just wants to get a good amount of units out and whatnot. Now, Ret playing very safe, taking that 3rd base quite quickly before his speed is even done. I really do like that. Total kudos to him on that. He's even, as we see in the production tab, getting quite a quick evolution chamber. So Ret is actually getting really quite ready for the mid game. That's what he's doing. He's concentrating on getting drones, upgrades, expansions, and if he just, it looks like actually this is the perfect counter to what we see Slayer's MMA doing. He's getting, look at that, Starport already.
You're right.
So it looks like he's not going to be too aggressive overall. I mean, he is getting stim, so I guess he could pressure a little bit. But with Red already having speed, I think we're going to see a slower timing move out by Slayer's M.
You're absolutely right. He's getting +1 for his speed links now, so we're going to see really probably multi-bane links. It's the most standard opening you can have against a Terran player. And he has his 3rd expansion up, so he definitely needs speed links to control the map. Terran versus Zerg is a lot about map control, and as a Zerg player, you really want to catch the Terran player out of position before you attack.
Yeah. I mean, if he's all sieged up, sitting there with everything split, you can't really attack him. Ooh, we see a drop being loaded up. Pretty good timing on that drop. Will Ret have enough Zerglings? Right now he does have 12. He's up to 40 drones, by the way. Pretty sick.
Yeah, but he's only running on 2 gas, so we won't be seeing Mutalisk anytime soon.
Yeah, Layer almost finishing up here. And here we go. This drop is going to be pretty fearsome. Stim just about to finish. Ret, oh my god, he's trying to deal with drones. Stim almost done. And Ret makes him run away just before Stim finishes. You know, I can't help but think that if Slayer's M had waited just slightly longer, that might have done a lot more damage. Because Ret he went in with his drones. If he had Stim, bam, a lot of stuff is dead.
Why didn't he?
Oh.
What was he thinking of? 10 more seconds to steam up. Maybe he was just thinking,
there's
I don't need steam.
A lot of pressure on him here. You know, he's been hand chosen by the Emperor himself, Slayer's Boxer, who is specifically known for choosing players that are going to be amazing. And he's playing against a non-Korean player, a top player in Liquid Red. So a lot of pressure on him. Trying to do a little bit of damage here. Has taken out some of the creep tumors. Not even all of them, though. And, double-pronged aggression. 2 medevac harass. Excuse me. The Zergling's coming up back to deal with this.
Oh, look at the micro from a Terran player.
Targeting that medevac with his queen.
Another drop coming in.
Oh, and it looks like very nice. Gets that medevac full of Marines. About 4 Marines left in there. Beautiful move by Ret. And right now, supply-wise, we do have 76 to 77. Just about the same exact supplies. People are dying to know who is who. I'm not going to tell you. Keep it up in the air.
He really needs to get his Mutas up because Vikings are controlling his overlords, which are basically scouting all the drops that are coming in. So he needs that air control to control the Terran right now. And with his Mutalisk, he can also catch the medivacs while they're coming and rallying to his base.
That's very right. I mean, this is a perfect Viking. I'm very impressed with Slayer's M for actually getting this Viking up very quickly, removing a couple Overlords, because that affects Zerg a lot. Zerg doesn't want that to happen. That's bad for Zerg. So, Baneling speed has just finished. Ret making some mutas. He's got the 3 bases. He's got 62 drones against 49 SCVs. 62 drones at this point. Really, really good.
Ret is always known for his heavy droning.
Oh, I know. In fact, that's both his strength and his downfall, Kelly. I mean, this guy, a lot of games he loses just like, oh, you made too many drones, dude. Calm down on the drones.
Well, his overlords are getting sniped all over the place. really need that air control there. Here comes his Mutas, probably looking to do some damage, but turret's already up in the Terran space.
And you know, right now M has a lot of Marines all around. In fact, I'm going to call him MMA because that's what his ID is in game. But yeah, MMA has Marines around on the watchtowers. He knows the Mutas are out. He kind of knows their general pattern of where they're going. Ret, in the meantime, a lot of Zerglings.
You know what? Red doesn't even need to attack right now. He just needs to defend and just expand. Because he's ahead of the Terran for quite a while now, which he's doing right now.
There you go.
He's getting a 4th base.
Ret heard you, Kelly. Stop cheating. What are you doing? Yeah, and taking that 4th, it's beautiful. He's spreading that creep still. Supply-wise right now, he is jumping up by leaps and bounds up at 140 against just 120 of MMA. So, Ret just doing a superb job here. What? What happened?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, you're so mean.
Well, you do see that the Terran is also turtling up. Just his 3rd base, but Red is just ahead at the moment. He can even drop down a 5th expansion, 5th base if he wants. Has +1 on his Mutas, have +2, almost up on his Beatlings, has speed on his Banelings. Muta Banelings, what can I say? Conventional, simple, and amazing with good micro, which Red has.
And especially with Ret's macro, I mean, even if this kid can't micro, he's going to be maxed out so quickly if I know anything about Ret.
And reproduce really quickly.
Yeah.
See, he's already saturated on his 4th base.
Yeah, he's, look at that, already has a lot of drones down there, getting double gas, putting up some spine crawlers and whatnot, infestation pit going up. Right now, by the way, Ret at 79 drones against 61 SCVs. So the thing is, our Terran player, we can't forget, he has great macro going on, good movement around the map. Here comes some Mutas, taking out the Mules, taking out some SCVs as well, and flying back before the Marines get there. But MMA, he is all over the place. This guy knows jiu-jitsu with his Marines, just tackling those Mutas down. Wow, that was a terrible reference. I am so sorry. It's just the first thing that came into my little nerd brain.
Well, Red kind of has map control at the moment. He cut the map into half. Now he's getting Infestors.
Yeah, he's getting the upgrade for Infestor Energy.
We're gonna see some really
and going after some Siege Shanks. This part right here is huge. Killing off a few Siege Shanks is gigantic. Oh, beautiful moves by Ret.
He's ready. Red is ready. He can actually move in to clean it up if he wants right now.
Wow.
Infestor's coming up. Sees the medivac that's there. Is he going to be able to do much damage? Needs to fly his Muta in.
You know, killing a few Overlords is pretty good at this point. I mean, it's pretty nice. Will Ret bring his Mutas down? We'll see. Yeah, he will. There they are. They're going for it. They want to kill that medevac so bad, but it's so far away that this gives MMA a chance to do something else. In fact, he's dropping the natural of Ret, killing off a lot of drones, and then getting away. Very good move, splitting the Mutas up from Ret. Now, Ret is maxed out. MMA at 188 supply. His macro has been pretty impeccable this game. And the drop is going to hit the bottom left.
Here comes the Steelings. He wants to go back south.
Oh,
Too many Siege Tanks are there.
It's a lot of Siege Tanks there.
There's a drop waiting.
The Infestors are going to be so important. And yeah, MMA is actually flying around the map with that dropship. A lot of Zerglings, a lot of Infestors being made right now.
He's going for it. He's going for a 7 o'clock base.
Yeah, a 4th base going up for our Terran player, but a drop is in fact occurring as he gets forced away. Brett trying to open up the map a little bit for some better counters. Greater Spire on the way, but a drop over at the bottom left of the map. Also at the same time, dropping the natural of Brett. Uh-oh. Brett's starting to be in a little bit of trouble here.
Managed to fungal grow some of the Marines there, but Medivac healing it. Looks like Red is gonna lose his expansion, brings in his Mutas, but I don't think that's enough. There's just many Marines can send.
Oh, good fungal growth, and that looks like it may be enough, but does lose the hatchery. Oh no, that's all his Overlords!
Oh, no! Marines. Is he gonna come and defend this?
This is getting scary for Rhett. He still hasn't been supply capped, still up at 196. And those Marines hightail it out of there.
Needs more speeding and beamings for sure. He needs to try to catch a Terran player out of position.
Yeah, that's the thing. Terran is sieged up. He's got a planetary right there, as we see. Great positioning. And Rhett can't really attack into that. He's got to attack somewhere else. But, I mean, MMA, he's playing greatly right now.
Doing double drops around the place.
Siege Tank really blocking that off quite well. MMA does have another dropship going towards the bottom left. But he is tank pushing at the same time. This is going to be deadly. 2 fronts he's attacking on. With so many siege tanks. Good infest, good fungal growth right there. Very good infestor usage.
He's getting broodlords. That's actually a good choice.
Yeah.
To take
5
down those
broods being
siege
made.
tanks.
That's what you need to do. You know, you attack into the siege tanks, make them unsiege, and then let your banelings and infestors go to work. Good drop here. Right, does have the infestor, but will he react quickly enough?
Red seems like
And the broodlords are about to pop! This is the important moment of the game.
He's gonna try to go lose his queen on his expansion, on his first base, top base.
Yeah, it looks like he will lose that expansion. Does have another up down there, but it's all going to come down to these broodlords. Kelly, how much damage can Rhett do? Forcing the tanks to unsiege. Rhett, though, looks like he sent a portion of his army down south to save his base.
That would actually have been a really good engagement if he has his land army there.
Yeah. He does have some infestors backing these up. That'll stop any marines from running up easily.
Here comes the infestors. Gets a fungal growth on half the marine army there. Gonna move his land army in.
Beautiful use right now. There are 2 Vikings out, starting to down the numbers, but the mutas are there to defend. Can Rhett break through this position? A lot of siege tanks, not a lot of marines. The fungal growths are going to be completely important.
He needs to put his rulers in a good position to reach the tanks behind.
Oh, and the marines are up there. He needs to move.
Here comes his land army.
Oh, and before the fungals get off, the infestors are taken out. Looks like the planetary will in fact be taken down. Still has 4 broodlords. The marine count is dwindling, but the supply of MMA is staying up high. He's up at 166, Rhett falling down to 120. Even though Rhett is breaking through this, he needs to take out that siege tank group. He needs to turn around with his broodlords.
Broodlords are going to get taken down by marines here. Not the best position he could be in.
Oh, he's taking out these broodlords, and Rhett looking like he's in a little bit of trouble. His supply is small at this point. MMA at 172, Rhett at 97. You know, he lost his naturals, main is mined out. His bottom left has been harassed non-stop, and he's paying for it now.
I really have to admit that that wasn't the best decision making that Rhett could have done. Like his army positioning, when he had his broodlords in perfect position, his land army was in his 4th base. I couldn't reach in time, otherwise he would have wiped the Terran army out. Looks like this expansion is going to get taken down.
Rhett in so much trouble right now, losing yet another base.
He's taking a 4 Ultra list though. What do you think about that?
Well, you know, it's a great switch if they make a bunch of Vikings. But did he make a bunch of Vikings? Right now he's mostly just Marine Siege Tank. Only really made 2 Vikings, so I don't know. I don't know if it's going to end up working out for him. You need a lot of fungals with it, that's for sure. Well, we see that MMA doing a good job at that bottom left and running in. Oh no, his infestors. One being sniped. Will the other be sniped? No. Being taken out. But also, very smart move by MMA. He is making ghosts. So that's going to help out immensely against any infestors.
Gets an EMP off on the infestors. Not much he can do.
In the main base. There's actually so much action everywhere. At the same time, loses the bottom left. Good nuke going off. Very protected is his ghost.
Getting a nuke. Oh, my losing drones!
Oh, that's a lot of dead drones. And the Ultra's falling. It looks like Rhett is falling apart at this point. No supply left. We should be seeing GG pretty quickly here. And GG. MMA taking the first game against TeamLiquid.net's very own Rhett. MMA, a very strong Terran player as we see from that game. Rhett You know, that guy is a beast. He's got nerves of steel. So if anyone can come back from a loss like that, you know, it looked like he was winning for a long time. It's him. It's him that can come back. It is Rhett.
Definitely.
I believe he can do it. But, you know, excuse me.
This Terran player is strong.
He is.
He does multi-drops.
He is very strong.
Has really good unit composition and good unit positioning. Red at the point could have won, but his army was somewhere else when he was supposed to be in the battle. That might have actually cost him the game.
It possibly could have. You know, Rhett really... He got the planetary, which was huge, but then the Broodlords just kind of kept going and went after the Marines. Now, if he could have somehow rallied back and taken out all the siege tanks, the game may have gone on. You know, siege tanks are hard to replace, and that's one of the things that you need to do with the Broodlords. You need to really gain that advantage and take out a lot of siege tanks. So, you know, a really good game. I feel like if they were cross spots, Rhett could have taken that a lot easier.
Yeah,
you know?
Definitely.
MMA's push was too close, too quick.
And the backup, just too fast. The Marines, every time the Marines, one bunch of Marines die, Marines come again, and then he gets dropped at the bottom of the base, so this turn is good.
Yeah,
but Rhett is also
very good multitasking. His drops were all over the place. Rhett was having a hard time dealing with them. Losing that natural expansion, that was certainly quite painful. Losing expansions, of course, as well. Well, the countdown has started. The next map is going to be Tal'Darim Altar. A very good map. We've seen a lot of good Terran vs. Zerg matches on here. Can Rhett do it? I know everyone at TeamLiquid.net, everyone at the StarCraft Reddit site, everyone basically watching us right now is certainly rooting for Rhett, a true hero to the international scene. Let's go!